big equality of sacrifice is they cut taxes for the rich and they cut pensions for the middle class. We say no! That's wrong!
Just about every state and local government is in a financial bind because they're spending more than they take in. Public sector pensions are a major factor here. They already represent a big part of spending, and they're underfunded by somewhere between $1 and $5 trillion. As those shortfalls come due, either taxpayers are going to get screwed through higher taxes and reduced services, or public sector retirees are going to take a hell of a haircut.
Look hard in your pay envelope next week, because stupidity is subject to withholding tax. You dipstick!
Here are 3 reasons to fix public sector pensions now. Unsustainable pension payouts played a large role in municipal bankruptcies in places such as Detroit and Vallejo, California. In the 250 largest cities in the country, pensions on average soak up 10% of budgets, a 30% increase over just the past 5 years. As retirees start outnumbering workers, and the New York Police Department already has more former cops drawing a pension than active ones walking a beat, the amount of money spent on pensions is only going to skyrocket. Public employees typically get to retire earlier, and they pay less into their retirements than their counterparts in the private sector. On top of that, many workers game the system through often legal tricks such as spiking, which is the act of artificially boosting the salary level upon which the retirement payments are calculated. For instance, by cashing in unused sick days and vacation, Phoenix, Arizona's former city manager was able to jack up his annual retirement pay by almost $90,000 to a whopping $234,536. Most government pensions guarantee payouts based on unrealistic investment returns. California said the investments in its pension funds would return 8% every year, while the actual returns have been far lower. The result is that California's pension funds are only about 42% funded. Taxpayers ultimately pick up the difference. As more public sector workers retire, pensions are only going to become a bigger and bigger issue. It's time to reform public sector pensions by reining in lavish promises, closing loopholes, and switching over to pay-as-you-go 401k style plans that most private sector workers have. For Reason TV, I'm Nick Gillespie.